This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. First down, looking to throw the ball. He finds some space. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fighting him off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Past the touchdown. Fighting Irish. A big defensive scoop.
Gosh, I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We just love to see these two uniforms on the field together. Two Midwestern behemoths. The rivalry goes way back to 1887. Of course, they don't play it regularly anymore.
And two of the most recognizable fight songs in college football. And, you know, and as legend goes, Not long after learning the game and forming a team, Michigan traveled to Notre Dame to play in the first ever football game held in South Bend. Unfortunately, we just don't get a chance to see these teams play as often as we used to.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Dropping back. It's Carpenter. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Taylor.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Back to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And the punt team heads onto the field, but it's 3rd down. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Sure hands. It's Covey. But he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Look, I don't know about you. I'm just enjoying these teams colliding here today. In a perfect world with no politics, Michigan and Notre Dame would play every year, but it's just all too rare now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is a game we need to be able to see every single year. If you're the athletic director at Michigan or Notre Dame or friends with the program, anything you can do to make this one happen, we would love to see it. There's been a lot of chatter recently, so who knows? Maybe it's in the works.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Carpenter. Pulls it in. It's Gilbert. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Stewart.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Carpenter. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Oh, it's snapped to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. With the catch, it's Taylor. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Now they call a run. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. To throw, it's Carpenter. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Covey. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fires it down the right side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Scanning the field, it's Carpenter. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now here's the toss play. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Stewart. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Marsh. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Toss play to the outside. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the offense will take their first time out of the half. We'll talk strategy here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Carpenter. Extending the play now. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he comes out, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Oh, what a move. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. He breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look at this offensive line pave the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Looking to pass. It's Carpenter. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
That was a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, the energy really building now, but if they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Direct snap to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The back's got it again. solid gain moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Carpenter. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He's got room to run. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The defense showing blitz here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Marsh. Finding space at the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
QB keeper all the way. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. He keeps it on a design run. It's S the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Has the first down, is still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. It's good for 1st down yardage, set up at the 26 now. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. 1st down, looking for more now. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. Whether it's the ability to be elusive and bounce to the outside in space, run over top of defenders, that's now 3 touchdowns in this game alone.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. That'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Michigan. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kickoff.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Running with purpose. They stop him right at the 24.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with their running game. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Carpenter. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. But barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, this is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have. And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. 5. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Wolverines! They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try for 2. From the shotgun, drops back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. What a stiff arm! And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. It's a toss to the left side. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tailback with another carry. He's past the marker and still going. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
They're going to run it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it.